mistletoe. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh, yeah.
Hey you guys, happy day 4 of Vlogmas. I can't believe we're already 4 days into this already, but I've been having a lot of fun creating these videos so far. So they are going to continue through the month. I kind of hate that I have to talk about this topic still, especially on here, but I've been seeing so many posts and things on social media from people in my life and that I just see on social media, and I'm just like, so if you look at my Instagram, you will quickly realize that I love to lift heavy. And I'm a huge advocate for women lifting heavy and finding their strength, and I just love everything about it. I am literal proof that lifting heavy does not make you bulky. Although we are kind of shifting in the right direction where women are starting to realize that lifting heavy is really great for your body, there are still so many women out there that resort to lifting 5-pound weights for super high reps, and they never progress in weight and just stick with those same weights for months and months and months. And I think it just goes back to the media. You know, go look at any women's fitness magazine, and I know that is starting to change a little bit. I've seen some good articles in like Women's Health and stuff like that, but for the most part, any women's fitness magazine, you're seeing this completely shredded, lean woman on the cover usually, and they're holding like little weights or pink weights, or they're giving you body weight exercises throughout the magazine or whatever it is. That's what they're feeding us. And I take the responsibility to tell you guys that that is complete BS. That is why I love to preach about this stuff, and that is why I have my Instagram, and that's why I post pictures of my body and show you guys what I do in the gym, because I want to get my message out there that it is an amazing thing for a woman to lift heavy. It can increase your confidence, it can build you some amazing curves that you will be so proud of because you worked so hard for, and you will just feel better being stronger. It's awesome. I have worked with many female clients who have wanted to try our programming after seeing me on social media or however they found me, and they're coming from programs that, whether it's a video they're following at home or whether they're just in the gym and they don't want to go into the real weight section. I know some gyms even have like a female weight section, and there's literally like nothing in it. Anyway, they come to me and they try an actual lifting program where you're lifting, where you're pushing yourself, you're challenging yourself, you're choosing weights that feel heavy. They're gonna feel heavy, you guys. Like, it's not gonna be a breeze to get through your workout, but at the same time, you're not gonna be totally fatigued like you would be doing cardio or doing plyometrics or something like that. It's different. I'm really not trying to be mean here or make anybody feel bad about the way that they work out. All I'm trying to do is tell you that there are better ways to go about reaching your goals of being toned. I hate that word, toned. I just need to rant about that for a second too, because a lot of people still use it, and I'm just like, do you even know what being toned means? And usually they don't. So all being toned means is that A, you're building muscle. Toned is muscle, and the only way to build muscle is to lift weights. And the only way to see those muscles that you build is to be leaner or at a certain level of body fat. The best way to get toned is to build muscle and then lose body fat. That's what toned is. It's not like this magical, I don't even know what people think it is, but it's not what you think it is. It's building muscle. But the only way to get that toned look is to lift weights. And if you're spending your time lifting light weights for really high reps or for a full minute or whatever you're doing, you're wasting it. To build quality muscle, you need to be in a progressive overload. So if you're using those 5-pound weights week after week after week, you're not challenging yourself, you're not building any muscle, and you're essentially just wasting your time, and that makes me really sad because you're probably still so far away from your goals. But if you just switched up the way that you're training and tried to lift a little bit heavier and tried to progress each week, whether it's in weight or with your sets or reps, that's what progressive overload is, you will see results so much faster than sticking with those light weights for long periods of time and doing super high reps. I think there's a time and a place for high reps, and when I say high reps, I mean like 15 reps. Usually, as I mentioned in other videos, I'll have beginners start with that for some exercises to just get that movement pattern down, especially if they're totally new to lifting and they don't know how to squat or do anything really. We just practice that movement pattern first, and then we will load it more once their form is good and once they're familiar with doing it. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is there's a lot of programs out there and videos, and I know this stuff because I just worked in a corporate fitness facility where people do workout videos throughout the day, and even just the people that I see come in, they're using the same weights over and over, and they're using these weights, like they'll do bicep curls for like a full minute or 2 minutes in this video, and then they'll switch and like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And then you factor in all of the hours of cardio that they're doing, and that's just not helping either, because too much cardio can actually stall your fat loss, and you're not building any muscle when you're doing hours and hours of cardio each week. I'm not against cardio at all. I obviously think it's important for heart health reasons, but as far as fat loss goes, you don't need to do it. So example for that, let's say you need to put yourself in a 500 calorie deficit for fat loss per day. This is just an example. It's obviously easier to just not eat those 500 calories rather than slaving away on the treadmill and trying to burn off those 500 calories. That takes a lot more time, a lot more energy, you're gonna feel a lot more tired, and that can actually increase your hunger. It's much, much easier to just decrease your caloric intake from your diet and do it that way. And then, like I said, cardio can be for health reasons, or if you enjoy doing it, by all means do it, but many, many people think that it's necessary for fat loss, and it's just not. Two most important things when it comes to fat loss are resistance training and getting your body into that caloric deficit through your nutrition. Some people who start lifting weights think they're getting bulky, and maybe they are appearing a little bit more full because they're lifting the heavy weights, they're gaining muscle, but they're not eating right, and they're gaining that muscle under the fat that they already have on their body. So it's giving them a more fuller, bulkier, whatever that means to you, look. And that's what scares some women away from it, and I totally get that, but it's important to know that your diet must also play a big role. So like I said, I'm not trying to be mean or like be a jerk and make you feel bad for the type of program that you're following or type of workouts that you're doing. I'm just trying to educate you on the best way to go about getting that toned look, and the fastest, most efficient way to do it. Instead of wasting your time, you could be getting those results way sooner if you just lift a little bit heavier, get your diet in check, and follow a program that works well for you. If you still have questions, just leave a comment below, or you can shoot me an email and I would be happy to answer them. I know there's so much information out there and it can be really confusing as far as what's the right way to go about doing things, but I promise you that lifting heavy weights is only going to add value to your life, and if it's done the right way, you will see amazing results from it. So give this video a thumbs up if you are on board with lifting heavy weights with me, and don't forget to subscribe below. We have so many more videos like this coming, and I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on them. So I will see you in tomorrow's video, and thank you guys for watching.